Good evening. New developments in the catastrophic fire here at York Memorial Collegiate Institute that left hundreds of students displaced, and the building in this condition. You can see the roof is gone. Most of it has been stripped down. Well, after months and months of investigations, the Ontario Fire Marshal has determined that the massive fire back in May was accidental.
It was concluded that the fire cause was accidental, unable to isolate an ignition source.
The Office of the Ontario Fire Marshal says the two fires at the historic building weren't deliberately set. May 6th, Toronto Fire was called to York Memorial Collegiate for a fire that saw evacuations. Then the following day, they were called again for a fire at the school that escalated to a 6th alarm, where the auditorium ceiling and roof collapsed.
This was a single event fire originating from within the wall cavities of the structure.
Does that count as two separate incidents or one?
One.
The conclusion that the first fire wasn't completely extinguished has raised questions. Was it monitored? Could it have been prevented?
If the same fire came back, was the fire really suppressed in the first place? Was it completely gone?
Well, if it were a single fire event, that's what we determined, then no.
Should Toronto Fire have stayed and remained at the scene?
Well, they attended the scene and suppressed the fire at that time.
Mm-hmm. And should they have stayed to ensure that a second fire wouldn't have begun?
No.
Toronto Fire oftentimes stays hours and hours after extinguishing flames to ensure there are no hot spots. But in this case, the OFM says it's the responsibility of the TDSB to put a fire watch in place. And according to them, they did. We asked the school board how that works and if Toronto Fire was okay to clear. We did not receive a response to those questions, only that the TDSB will have to review the report. Quote, "Our focus right now and in the weeks ahead is on York Memorial students and staff as they begin the school year at the former Scarlett Heights site." So this is the conclusion of the fire investigation. We did reach out to the mayor's office as well as the city. We have not yet heard back. We also did the same with Toronto Fire. No response there, but the fire chief did release a statement saying they will not be commenting until this report has been fully reviewed by them.